right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahashem YAHAWASHI, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of YAHAWASHI, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in YAHAWASHI. And what I want to get into, this morning, all right, it's just going into how, a change is going to come, and for the hopeful elect, we're waiting, in haste, for that change. You see, because when YAHAWASHI come back, he's going to change the whole atmosphere of the earth. When YAHAWASHI returns, he's going to change the whole atmosphere of the earth. Because you think about it, you have, different celebrities that, what they'll say, in the music business or, the sports world, there are particular jakes that come and they change the atmosphere, of the craft that they do. You have certain music artists, okay? You have certain athletes, all right, like a Jordan, a Kobe, even a Curry, like the way that they play, the things that they do, they change the whole atmosphere of the game. Different Randy Moss, Barry Sanders, the way that they played, it changed the atmosphere of the game. All right? Different rappers, Jay-Z, boxers, Mayweather, Tyson, like the way that they came in and were able to perform and how they performed, it changed the atmosphere of the whole industry that they was a part of. Well, how much more YAHAWASHI? How much more YAHAWASHI? All right, when he comes, he's the ultimate Jake. Okay, the ultimate Judite. And when he comes, he's going to change the atmosphere of the earth. That's why in 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31, it tells us how we should use the world and not abuse it, because the fashion of this world passeth away. The fashion of this world passeth away. So the scriptures tell us to do what, man? Use the world. You take advantage of a little situation that you're in, because we have liberty in YAHAWASHI, so you can take advantage of particular, situations, make, ain't nothing wrong with making a money move, It's just not being consumed by it to where, we'll dwindle, in the spirit. But we always have an understanding that the fashion of this world pass away. Okay? Understand that the things that we see are temporal. Like the people that have status and clout right now, the people that are exalted and idolized now, that's temporal. Okay? Because these names that I mentioned in this society, they're idolized. If you were to see them, in public, they would change the atmosphere of where you was at. Like if you see, if you just happen to see a LeBron, okay, in the shopping mall where you was at, okay, it would change the atmosphere, man. People gravitate to him. People's behavior would change. Okay? And they will look at him, as an idol, as like a god. Okay? That's how they will look at him. He will have very high status amongst our people, and many others. Okay? But that's gonna change. That's temporal. Okay? It's gonna be a complete opposite, in the kingdom. Okay, because those men have their consolation already, which is their comfort. They have their praise now. And we'll wait for YAHAWASHI to get us fame in the earth, man. And it's going to be on a whole nother level, way beyond a basketball star. Because even with that, they only go so far in this society. There's arenas, there's, particular councils where, they would laugh at a LeBron or a Mayweather. Okay? Those men are jokes because they know that those men have no true power. Okay? They created their whole system for our people to have power in. Okay? So yeah, they're idolized by the average person. Okay, but the real higher ups, okay, they look at those men as pure slaves, man. But in the kingdom, no one's gonna look at an Israelite as a slave. Okay? We're gonna be the top tier of the top tier. Okay, then amongst Israel, you're gonna have, very high-ranking men, that's gonna be of that government of YAHAWASHI. Okay, that house of David. You see? So it's a great change coming to the earth, and we should want to be a part of it. Okay? We want to have their story in the kingdom, how we can always talk about how, we was there from the beginning. You see? Because you got to think, there's going to come a time in the kingdom when it's 100,000 years later, a million years later. It's an eternal kingdom. But there's going to be particular men, and even women, who was there, like when YAHAWASHI first, when he resurrected, he showed himself, to particular, men and women, of the faith. Okay? And those particular men and women have their story. That's part of their story. All right? So in the kingdom to come, we should want to be there from the beginning. The first second of YAHAWASHI's reign. It's gonna be so many, memories and stories, told about that day. YAHAWASHI established the throne of David in the earth. And the thing, like I say, the thing that's popular now, the thing that's popular in this society, you'll get put to death for in our kingdom, man. Okay? You get your silly ass put to death. Okay? Even attempting some of the things that's popular and accepted in this society, man. Okay? There's going to be cultures that don't exist anymore in the kingdom. Okay? The alphabet culture, all right? It's not going to exist. Even the accusation about it, will be investigated, in the kingdom. All right? Black culture, feminist culture, that's not going to exist. Okay? Liberals, atheism, those are cultures that's not going to exist anymore, man. Okay? YAHAWASHI is going to completely change the atmosphere of the earth, man. And that's what we await. It's going to be a wonderful change, man. Our body's going to be changed, Hey, cause we gotta get new bodies just to be around YAHAWASHI, man. You know, hey, you know how, cause a king, man, you can just be around a king, you know, in any type of apparel. No, the king will deck you out, man. So it look like you know, you will be part of his courts, man. He will deck you out. He will, you know, groom you up, deck you out. Well, YAHAWASHI is gonna deck us out with immortality, man. Okay, a wonderful change, man. All right. You know, take these old these old clothes off this old body and put us on new. You know. But that's pretty much the point. You know, I just want to bring that out. You know, Lord will, you brothers, you few sisters were edified. Till the next time I say shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Bible Ball, DTA soon. Shalom.